Static discharge electroshock. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 14th. Yeah, it's been 14. 14th episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Now, last time we killed the Dwergar that we were tasked to do. We were given a few more quests. We encountered a mind flare that was reasonably friendly. We experienced 2 more crashes, and about that I made sure to drop the video settings to high from ultra. I hate this. I don't know why these crashes are happening, but I'm trying to figure them out. I hope that that's it and we won't need to do anything else in the future. With that said and done, let's continue with the adventure. Okay, so oh yeah,
time to press ahead.
You didn't save the last few moments. That's right. And let's go over here. And let's save, by the way. Just in case. Where's...
Assume nothing.
Lae'zel, why are you doing this? Why do you always find the need to cause trouble?
One day I'll catch a break.
Seek and you shall find me.
Let's move.
Okay, that's done.
Half this drow's body was crushed. Must have fallen from pretty high up.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
All right. What now? At the ready.
Scroll of False Life. Gold. Blue cup. Viridian crystal. Okay. Let's try and... Too high.
Hiding in plain sight.
Okay.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Oh,
What's that over there?
yeah. Cast light on Sergor. Yeah, that way we can see something.
At least
I spy with my little eye.
Oh. Okay, I guess we'll continue with Gale and the rest will follow.
Intriguing.
Eager for battle.
Okay, Shadowheart. Why?
Let's get going.
Okay. And that's just too high, isn't it? Yeah. It is too high. Let's see. We have a scroll of Misty Step. Might as well. Oh, out of reach.
Lovely day, this.
Okay.
For now.
How about now? Okay.
No one back
Sergor?
home will ever believe this.
How about you cast it? There you go. Again. Yeah. And if there's nothing up there, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Okay. Yeah. Dude, if Gel can jump
have my
this, you
attention.
should be able to jump this. Okay.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
It's too fucking high. Are you serious? Okay, character sheet. Gale has 8 strength. You also have 8 strength. What the fuck is going on? No, you just didn't want to work. That's right. And save.
How much farther can I go?
Sylvanstone, torch and skull. Cool. And mushroom circle. Okay, let's deal with this. Aha. Okay. And why would we want to go up here? I'm just asking. No reason, right?
Still alive, so that's progress.
Okay.
Scorched ground. Better watch out.
The fuck? Arcane turret. No, let us go over here. Let us dash. Must have advantage. Okay. What about a regular attack? Sturdy.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Onward. Ever onward.
The air is ripe with magic. Immediately.
Action, not reaction. Repositioning.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's also dash. And there is another one. Okay.
I've got a long road ahead.
Well, let's see.
Another step forward.
Let's go that way. Let's dash. And let's do one more dash. Oh. We cannot climb? Seriously? Alright.
I'm ready. Need to keep going.
That way. And dash over here.
Quite ready for you.
I think that's it. Environmental turn. Nothing happened. Okay.
Still breathing.
Let's go with
Despite
Serger
everything.
first. Okay. Let's do one attack.
Fall by my hand.
Critical miss. Alright. And we don't have a bonus action now.
Still.
Alright. Save failed, Sacred Flame, sturdy.
Which way to the nearest library?
Ignorance breeds madness. Without delay.
Okay. Five damage. Okay. Oh, more. You know what? Let us go over there and attack.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
I don't
interesting
think that
times.
will work. Shit. Dude, what the fuck?
Moving ahead. Death won't take me yet.
Nope. Okay. Let's examine this and see. Arcane turret. Okay, resistances. Slashing resistance, piercing, necrotic, fire, lightning, psychic, poison. What about shatter? Thunder damage. Okay. Maybe that's something that we can do. So the material is rather strong. One hit that deals at least 10 damage can damage it.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
65%, 70%. There we go.
I applaud your taste.
Okay, we just have to keep attacking
Let's explore.
until it gets destroyed.
Action, not reaction.
Nothing. Alright.
Can't give up now.
I wonder what the next move is.
Done.
I must keep going.
Alright.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Nothing. Let's drink a potion. And you know what? Let's go
Swift
over
as my
here.
feet can carry me.
Really? Yeah? Oh. Okay, that didn't work.
No time to dally. Got to keep moving.
Save.
Charmed, I'm sure. My pleasure.
Ray of Frost, Firebolt. Really? Okay. Let's dash.
Assume nothing. Repositioning.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
It does
What
deal
path
plenty
lies
of
before me?
damage. Okay.
Let's get on with it.
Shadowheart.
This way.
Go this way. Nice.
Ah, excellent choice. Most excellent.
Assume nothing.
You fucking bitch.
Leave no survivors.
No one's stopped me yet.
Okay, how about now? No, that didn't count.
Need healing.
Yeah, you do.
There is work to do.
Shit.
Healing.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. What other resistances don't you have? Slashing, piercing, not bludgeoning. Do we have anything that would deal bludgeoning damage? Roaring Thunder. I mean, yeah, we could do that.
Eager for battle.
Lae'zel, how about you
Inefficient
move away?
path.
You do a second wind. Okay. And now, how about you... Oh! We can use this, but it won't do enough. Maybe it will. Shit. Okay. That's the greatsword. Let's attack with this. Shoot. What? Seriously? We don't have an action. Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Then Sergor, how about you? Arrow of Fill Matter? No. Roaring Thunder.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Didn't fucking work. Examine. Fire resistance, lightning resistance, psychic, poison, and necrotic. Okay, how about ray of frost? Didn't do more than 10 damage. Okay. Ray of frost. Nope.
Blackets will be done.
What's
Shadow
next,
Heart.
I wonder.
For the love of God, okay.
Show no mercy.
Come on. Didn't fucking happen. Let's shoot this one. Dude, no.
Gone death. You will not take me.
I'm the first person who will die
Faith protects me.
from no one.
Salutations.
Fucking finally.
Looking ahead. Light on my feet.
Okay.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Shadowheart deer. Let's do a short rest.
Suffice.
Lazel. Drink a couple of potions.
What to do?
Alright.
These boots have seen everything.
Save. I'm not going through that one again. Bronze ingot. Okay. Bronze ingot. Bronze ingot. Light hammer. Letter to Ira. I can't shake the thought of how different things might have been. If only I had been less stubborn. Okay.
Don't give me trouble now.
Jesus. Skybreaker. Light hammer. Searing smite. 1d4 bludgeoning plus 2 acid. That's nothing. Really. Yet somehow it seems important? For some reason. Maybe it's the hammer we need to defeat the golem made out of magma, maybe not.
No way to ignite these. Strange.
But as this wizard's not home, I say we take a peek.
Why yes, let's take a peek, shall we? Oh. Shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna like this one, am I?
All right. What now?
Okay. Let's lockpick. Unlocked. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have Shadowheart and Gale go through this.
No time for dally.
At the ready.
And turn.
With haste.
Let's go this way and thus here.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
My faith will guide me.
Shadowheart, yeah, I'm sure your faith will guide you.
Direct me.
Okay. And
Shall be
Gale,
done.
make sure your faith guides you as well.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Should be fine. Okay.
What's
And
next?
turn. Shadowheart.
Attacking's the best defense.
Nice. Let's go over there. And my
Not
turn.
magic.
Wait. Let me examine first. Same thing. Alright.
I strike with precision.
Didn't work. That's alright.
Eager for battle.
Now what? What you got? Nothing?
Never a dull moment.
Focus. Strike true. Onward then.
Nice.
We're a long way from Waterdeep. Dance macabre.
Nice. Nice.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Truly, not as bad as it could have. Okay. I think... Oh no. Exit. Okay, let me pull this lever. Okay, so that closes the door.
With
Let's
haste.
open the door. It's alright. Broken machinery. Cool. Hidden crate, potion of healing, potion of mind reading. Sure. Traveler's chest, just a rope. Barry, I don't know. I don't want to know what you're doing when you're traveling.
Anything of use?
And I'm guessing that's an elevator, so let's open this door. Let's read this book. The beginning of this book proudly declares it to be a play by Dame Initia, followed by an extensive introduction and 23 pages of notes on the text. Okay.
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
Nearby. It is making my skin crawl.
Chest of the Mundane.
It transformed. I wonder what else it can change.
Looking at this chest feels an overwhelming feeling that there is absolutely nothing special about it. Well, that is bullshit. Silver cup. And we don't have identify. I don't even know if identify exists in the game. To Mistress Grace, Featherfall. Okay. Okay, let's select these bits. Okay, not the bronze ingot, but the other bits. Add to wares. Okay. Oh, and
Better not
one
be
more door.
cursed.
Yes. Broken machinery all around. Okay. Let's go to the elevator and then we'll see if we'll have to use descent.
Looks like some kind of magical contraption. Now to get it to work.
This contraption is powered by magic, but its magic seems to be gone. Or dormant.
Okay. In that case, let's go this way.
Moving in.
Let's jump. Okay, everyone's here. Supply pack? Sure. Threadbare book. Okay. Water. Mask spores. Pong of ma- Okay. Yeah, so we would have gone this way. Yeah. Wooden barrel. I'm guessing that's not going to work either. That's right. So what would we do? How about we jump? Okay. Not a great place. Oh, through this door, perhaps. Possibly not, but you never know. And as I said, no. Dude, nothing. Okay.
Still nothing.
Okay, in that case, we may have to jump. Let's save. Minus 13. Yeah, no matter what happens, I get a minus 13 health. Hey, better than I expected.
What am I to do?
Lady, your turn.
One with
Come
the
on, guys,
leaf.
don't be afraid. Let's all be suicidal together. That one hurt,
I
buddy.
crave blood.
There you go. Blood.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Wow. Okay. Prayer of healing.
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay. That should be enough.
On my way.
What's that?
Guys, come on, seriously.
No time to waste.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Indolence breeds madness. One true way.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay. Shadowheart, you're annoying.
Looking ahead.
I'm way too big.
Maybe I need more pockets. If not over, then through.
Susur Bloom. Perhaps if we take this... and throw them somewhere? Okay, let's throw the Susur Bloom over there. And again. Okay, anyway.
What's that?
Oh,
Let's
dirt
see.
mound. Wooden chest, scroll of fear. Acorn truffle. Okay. Pretty fucking useless, but... okay. Let's go inside the door and see
hiding
what's what.
here? Can't keep me out.
Okay. Laculite, Sylvanstone, Lolth's Candle. Vase. Wooden crate. Yes. Treatise on the anti-magic properties of Susur tree flowers. I do want to read this one. For those knowing about Susur trees, their magical properties have always been a topic of debate. Not only their ability to create an anti-magic aura, which is complete enough that even those unattuned to the weave can feel its effect, but also, and most interestingly, to those living in the world above, the way its roots, bark and flowers can be harnessed to make magic items. Rumors of such items are rare, but spread in settlements bordering the Underdark. Their existence, however, has never been confirmed by any of our clerics, nor by any other reputable scholars. I hypothesized that these items are no mere legends, and indeed, in this treatise, I will endeavor to explain how I myself created items that have anti-magic properties and that use the magical absorption of susur tree flowers as a power source. Lines have been drawn on the following pages, as if the author intended to fill them with writing, but the remainder of the thin book is blank. Okay, Dragon Egg Mushroom, Nightlight Front, Withered Blue Petal. What's over here? Oh, a way to get upstairs. Gilded chest. Detect thoughts, uncovered mysteries. On death and resurrection. No. Ascend?
Still nothing.
Okay, so we have to go downstairs and figure it out. Yeah. Power generator, what do you require? I mean... we have the Iridian Crystal, Sylvan Stone... Leculite... Crystalline Lens... No... let's sort by type. Perhaps that will help. Withered Blue Petal. Okay. Let's go with that. Invalid combination. Maybe if we take a susur thingy? Sure. There we go. It was the sure. Okay. And that way perhaps we can go to the top. But what exists at the top? That was neat. Okay. Should we perhaps take a long rest? Yeah, I mean, not really.
No, never mind. I need to find a way forward. Here we go.
Let's ascend. One more. One more. Okay. Torn out paper. The silent threat zone, I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hands for just a while? The careful art of Tirsus ciphers. An engraved disc of Githyanki origin containing a complex cipher that can decrypt ancient Gith dialects. A useful discovery if one should encounter such archaic writings. Damn! Okay, let's...
Indolence breeds madness.
How about we have Lae'zel take it?
Let's move.
If it's a book, then that's alright. This stone disc is carved with circular runes and pictographs. Journey through the jungle. Scroll of dark vision. Color spray.
Breathe deep and move.
To the grey. Just the poem. Okay. The roads to darkness. Prologue a lonely road. Soreth, Risia. Okay. Handwritten letter. Dearest Lenore. Okay. Magic of the Weave and introduction. Journey through the jungle. Mage's friend. Arcana. Religion. Sure.
for the wicked, I
Let's give it to Gale. Why not?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Let's press the button.
Strange place for a button, especially one that doesn't work.
Who told you that it didn't work?
What's in here? Should mind my step.
Shabby wardrobe. A pleasurable deal, the shocking truth. Telescope?
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
Okay, do we happen to have a door? Or anything? No. So what was the whole point of it? Ascent? Oh!
You sound so damply like a pressure break. Is it the foam? A foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
Or art thou friend a rescue from my lonely wake?
Out of love for me, your love for blood and steel. Command as if you feel, my lord, my liege.
That's why you read everything.
I love poetry as much as an ex-wizard, but using it to command an automaton seems a bit self-indulgent to me.
How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself my darkest me? There is a light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive. The silent threat zone. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hands for just a while? How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself my darkest me?
You do not believe the secret show. Reveal the truth. Give what you wish to see.
Okay. Let's take a long rest. Yeah. let's take a long rest. Why not? And also I'm gonna change a few settings in the... Okay, and let's continue. Let's go to bed. Auto select. Actually, wait. No. Let's only choose wine and booze. What?
You
Oh.
recognize the feathered creature. It's the owlbear cub you rescued.
Animal handling, beckon him closer. Nice.
The cub tilts his head. He does not trust you. Yet.
Fetch a piece of food from your bag.
The cub's eyes lock onto the food in your hand.
Keep the food held out in front of you.
He takes a hesitant step toward you, his beak chittering hungrily.
Careful. Once that thing's eaten through the camp, it might start looking at you hungrily.
Alarmed by your companion's approach, the cub turns heel and runs.
I'm not chasing after it, if that's what you're thinking.
Shadowheart, you know, for someone who is a cleric of Shar, you literally are not sneaky enough. Although she did sneak up on Lae'zel, yeah. Okay. Leave camp. Okay.
Ready and
Gale,
willing.
buddy, let's armor you up.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Broken machinery.
I'll take that. Don't waste a step.
Broken machinery, broken machinery. Nothing. These empty sheets are all that's left of you. The last of all the thoughtless gifts you gave. I will hold on to them. It's all I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave. Guiding light. The fuck is guiding light? It casts light. Okay. Sure. Lae'zel. No, she can already see. I mean, color spray is not that important. Here you go, buddy. Just in case. Or, yeah.
Let's get going. Something good here, I hope.
Well, well, well. This ring is yielding secrets.
Okay. So what do I do exactly?
Seems like a good
Bernard.
moment to talk.
Let's talk to Bernard.
Command is issued, my lord. Rally.
Don't get me wrong. I love poetry as much as an ex-wizard, but using it to command an automaton seems a bit self-indulgent to me.
These empty sheets are all that's left of you. The last of all the thoughtless gifts you gave.
It's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave.
He gave us something? What? What did you give us? The fuck did you give us?
Don't get me wrong. I love poetry as much as an
There is a light in every living thing.
It tramples everything. We'll kill the rest so that the one can thrive.
Oops. Okay. Alright. I can deal with that. Let's see. Scroll of mirror image.
Time to strike.
Alright, yeah. Shit. Where was it? Greatsword. Yes.
On the move.
And I don't have an action now. Because I did that.
What should
Okay.
I do?
You should missile snaring. Damn. Concentration broken. Static discharge electroshock. Oh!
Knight to King 5.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Alright. Let's do... Let's see. What do we have? Scroll of Haste, Featherfall, no. Melf's Acid Arrow. Sure. Okay, him, not so much. Okay, only 50%. Sure. That worked.
I will ascend.
Why am I taking damage?
Need to act fast.
Okay, let's go this way. And let us preserve life. Great. And healing word. Range attack. Needs 19 to hit, they roll 21. Do not react. Critical hit.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, let's drink a potion. Great. That son of a bitch. Okay, Scorching Ray. Static discharge. All constructs near Bernard deal an additional 3 to 8 lightning damage to weapon attacks. Standing near a statically charged Bernard deals an additional 2 to 8. Okay. Let's examine fire resistance, lightning resistance, psychic resistance, poison resistance, but not cold resistance. Ooh.
Let's end this.
Select variant spirit necrotic radiant. There you go, bitch.
I am fury. I am death.
Yes, you are fury, you are death, and
No
you
time to
are
waste.
dead. And it fucking crashed. Again. Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I love poetry as much
Okay.
as an ex-wizard, but using it to command an automaton...
The silent stretch zone.
What can I do? Sorry, would you like a hug?
Yes, please.
From here, for just a moment. Relax.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Okay.
You are loved little so much. You're doing great. And everyone will be so proud of you. As I already am.
Now I feel bad to kill you guys. Almost. Well, almost feel bad. Okay, let's try and be done with this.
Don't get me wrong. I love poetry as much as...
There is light in every living thing. Okay. Hunter's mark. Okay. Let's do Spirit Guardians Radiant. Do not react. Okay.
Make way.
And Amadamas. Not enough resources. Alright.
Gone with the weave.
Missed.
On my way.
Shield. Critical hit? Really? Okay. Basic poison. Damn. Now let's do a healing word. Yes. And let's do a sacred flame.
No time to waste.
Alright. Critical hit, nice. Let's go for another one. Okay, fuck it, action surge. There you go, Bernard. That's alright.
Swords meet sorcery.
Mirror image. Okay. So let's go that way. Does and that we don't have an action. Great.
Can't give up. Not now.
Okay, and at second level, let's go with a trident, spear, maul, halberd, greatsword. Okay, with laser, let's do this and do a pommel strike. And let's save just in case.
I speak, they burn.
Let's examine them. Psychic resistance and poison resistance, really? Okay. Do not react.
I'm ready.
Nice.
All
right. Nice. Do not react.
Light on my feet.
Okay. And dash. Shit.
Ready. Onward.
Let's do... Oh, we can't do a pommel strike. But we can do this. And then we can also do this.
The witching hour.
Do not react.
Need to act fast.
Okay. How about a healing word at level 1?
I'm fury. I am death. My path be true.
Critical hit. Nice. Not bad.
What fools these mortals be.
Very nice.
Got to concentrate. Victory awaits.
Mistra Rill. Indeed.
Okay.
Can't give up now.
Okay. Save.
Assume nothing. Objective noted. Let's have a look.
This'll do.
Let's loot everything. Light of Creation. Oh. Halberd. 200 extra reach. Okay. Chance to stun the wielder unless it is a construct. Okay. Antique key. Okay, where does that antique key lead you though?
Consider me intrigued.
Let's move.
And let's do a short rest.
Lovely little pick me up.
Can't slow down.
Engraved Githyanki desk. Don't we already have one? I could have sworn I gave it one to her.
I'll give it
Okay.
a shot.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head
Orpheus.
buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Here's you said, what does that mean?
Githyanki writing. Every word a wheel. Every letter a spoke. The most powerful texts are engraved in slate. Some so ancient, only the most erudite Gish can read them.
Who's Orpheus?
Traitor. A dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
You'll be read just fine, tell me what it says.
Very well. I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Geich shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the Empire against the Mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun.
Okay.
Disregard this drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich.
And if it's true, it sounds like Vlaakith betrayed Gith and seized the throne. The story reeks of propaganda and attempt to foment discontent. Why are you so worked up? It's only a story.
A ludicrous one at that. Vlaakith seized the Empire from my people's very mother. The Queen would take even a child's head for so much as whispering this rubbish.
No. Okay. Everything else seems to be empty. Let's descend and go on our merry way. That's the arcane tower, arcane cannon. Okay, that's another path that we can take. Let's go to the Myconid colony and sell things.
Welcome back. Have you made... I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking.
Sell wares. Rotten carrot, yes. Okay. Staff of the Moon Maiden, yes. Okay, Scroll of Protection from Good and Evil, yes. Scroll of Mage Armor, no. Simple Toxin. I mean... some of these potions, not really interesting. Glorious Vaulting, maybe. Cinder Shoes, Mistress Shoes. Scroll of Ice Storm. The Baneful. Yeah. Okay. Not really. Alright. Sell wares. Tassa's hideous laugh. Oh, nah. Okay.
Very well.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Send to Gale. This one as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Send to Gale. I'm gonna send these to camp. Oh yeah. Sell these. Add to wares. Let's see.
Indolence breeds madness.
Type. Add to wares. Where's... Githyanki longsword? No, it's okay. Guiding light. Unnecessary actually. No, wait. We cannot. Son of a bitch. Okay, the gold ones, we cannot actually sell them.
We must speak.
Ah, a visitor. I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking.
Okay. Exterminator axe. This one, the charm. Yeah, the rest we can't actually sell it. Shit. No, we cannot. Okay. Insufficient gold.
Very well. I have mushrooms.
Okay. So, what we can do is, first of all, save game. And secondly, let's delete save. Delete save. I want to see, maybe the issue is the amount of safe houses we have.
How is your more personal research progressing?
Not well. The nutrition my species receives from other minds is difficult to emulate.
Okay, let's leave it at that.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
So, since we've since we've saved the game, no, leave. Let's talk with Sergor.
More interesting times.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
How did you escape your colony? Okay, let's ask a few things.
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
So he's an arcanist. How do you survive? Do you need brains?
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
Best way to deal with that sort of hunger, I suppose.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
I found the mushrooms you were looking for.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Omeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
What exactly is this going to do to me?
It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Omeluum watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
What aren't you telling me? Is this experiment dangerous?
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. What the potion may make you see or feel, I cannot determine. But unless you are already a step from death, it will not kill you.
I mean, if this goes horribly, we can just load the previous save file. Drink the potion.
The acidic liquid tightens your throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
Saving throw, draw on your willpower and resist. Saving throw, focus on the present, not the illusions. Well, elixir of heroism. Sure. And let's get a blessed one.
A few sparks and colors dance around Omeluum, but you stay steady and staring ahead. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice.
Oof.
The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull.
Drown out the tadpole by focusing on a tune. Resist the panic from within. Wall off your mind from the psionic seizure. Drown out the tadpole by focusing on a tune. Yeah, let's go with everything, dude.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum,
It didn't work.
are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
Damn, I felt it grow inside me. There's more power than ever. That potion of yours could have killed me. That tadpole almost did the same. You were supposed to make it weaker, not stronger. I'm gonna go with 1.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis.
So I went through all of this and that was still lodged in my brain. What's next? Cutting off my own head? Yeah, I'm gonna go with 2.
Such crude destruction may not waylay a lava like this, but there is another possibility. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
I have gold, will that suit? No, I want this power, keep your ring. How about I tell you more about that Nautiloid, every last detail? Why didn't you mention the ring before the potion debacle?
Because removal seemed preferable to negation, and I must admit, I was curious to study the tadpole myself.
No, I want this power, keep your ring. Now, I have gold, will that
My
suit?
research is in perpetual need of funding. Yes, I am willing to accept your coin.
You just said it was priceless. Oh, Creation's Echo. What is this? Quarter stuff. Okay. Elemental Resonance. If the wielder deals acid, fire, lightning, radiant, or necrotic damage, it becomes resistant to that damage type for 2 turns. Not bad. Ring of Salving. Save your allure. You restore an additional 2 hit points every time you heal another creature. Ooh, also good. The Shade Spell Circlet. Shade Spell. While the wearer is obscured in shadow, their spells gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC, making them more likely to succeed. Yikes. Pearl of Power Amulet. Pearlescent Restoration. Okay, damn. Ring of Mind Shielding. You have advantage on saving throws against Charmed. Elixir of Psychic Resistance. No. You know what? Let's first go to Geo. I mean, meh. Boots of Stormy Clamor. When the wearer inflicts a condition upon a hostile creature, they also inflict 2 turns of reverberation. Yeah. Okay, let's take this ring. And let's take... I think we're okay with that one. Intellect Devourer Cerebellum. Damn.
If you wish to acquire the ring later, you need only ask. I have never seen anything like
And poisoned. Beacon of Hope. Yeah. Okay, let's take a antidote. If we can find one. Holy water, withered blue petal. Where was the antidote I had? I have no idea. Oh, there it is. Are we still poisoned? No. No, we are not. Okay. Survival instincts. Infuse a creature with psionic force. If it reaches 0 hit points, it heals itself instead of falling unconscious. Shit. Journal, map, ping. Tutorials. Exploration, crime, gameplay. Okay, let's see now. Rogue, no, common. Class actions. Well, I wouldn't call it a class action. Sure. Let's save.
I have never seen anything like
Oh well.
These boots have seen everything.
Get the ring of mind shielding. I don't know if I want it. We're gonna end this episode here. Thank you for watching. Sorry for all the crashing and all that. I'm doing my best to try and figure it out. Please comment, like, and possibly subscribe if you like my videos. I'm gonna continue making them anyway, but it's a nice way of showing it. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.